Hello, you guys. My name is Whitney Small, if you don't know me, and I am the creator of Team DreamBuilders, and I'm here today to share with you a little bit about what Beachbody coaching looks like. So you're probably invited to this coaching webinar, and I just want to give you kind of a real glimpse into what we do every day, how we get paid, where Beachbody even stemmed from. So to help in answering your questions about could this be right for you? I am not in the business of convincing anybody to be a coach or to not be a coach. I just want to be that source of information for you so that you can make the right educated decision if this team and this company is going to be an awesome fit for the direction of your life or the direction of a side hobby or a side job. So let's get rocking and rolling. First, I'm going to start out with a little bit of kind of company history and team history. And I'm just going to give you the Cliff Notes version because I think you're really here to learn about, let's face it, how we get paid as coaches and then what we do every single day. Those are kind of the two big ones that most people always ask about. So we really want to dive into those, but I'll give you a little bit of a backstory first and keep it nice and short. So, what is Team Beachbody? Beachbody was a company that was originally called Million Dollar Body, created by our two CEOs, co-CEOs, Carl Deichler and John Congdon. They had this idea way back in early 2000s to create a company with infomercials to help people with fitness at home. They thought that people were too busy or they saw a niche of people that were too busy to go to the gym and needed something that could be easily done from home, or if people didn't have money to go to the gym or didn't have time, whatever it looked like for them, it's just an easier way to work out from home. And they wanted to market that on infomercials. So they were both working for the same infomercial company at that time. They pitched the idea to their bosses, who pretty much laughed them out of the office. They said, that's never going to work. So Carl and John took the idea and ran with it, started their own company called Million Dollar Body at that time, and decided to launch our first ever workout program, which was called 6-Minute Abs. 6-Minute Abs was kind of a total flop, and they had numerous flopping programs after that as they kind of worked out the niche, worked out like the kinks to figure out what worked well. Then they decided to team up with Tony Horton, and they created what we call today Power 90. And this was kind of this big launch of something that people could finally jump on board with. And they were getting great results. That led into the launch of P90X, which, as we all know, is pretty much a household name now. A lot of people have heard of P90X. So where did the coaching thing come from, right? Because, all right, great, infomercial company, fantastic. Where did the shift happen? Carl and John really wanted to see who was getting great results with their programs and why. So they did a little market research and they found, out of a survey of, say, 10, sample size 10, about 6 people who were ordering from the infomercial were not even opening the box, right? So they got their stuff, they got their VHSs, they got, some example meal plan, and they never even opened it. They just had ordered it on TV and just kind of collected dust under the bed. So that was 6 of them. The other 2 people ordered the box. They started P90X. They didn't really finish it. They just kind of started and stopped. And then Carl and John looked at those last 2 people who finished the program, got great results, and they wanted to know what the secret was. And those 2 people said, our secret sauce was that we had somebody holding us accountable. And guess what? Those 2 people who also had awesome results were they were the biggest promoters of something that just worked for them. And they were sharing it with their friends, their coworkers, their family. They were saying, hey, I got these great results because I did this. People were already asking them what they did. So Carl and John wanted to kind of reward those 2 people who were bringing them business. And they said, okay, how could we help those two people? How could we financially compensate them? And that became the coach concept of people helping people, that buddy system, get one person holding the other person accountable and have them and thank them in a way for then promoting it to their friends and family and, coaching or giving their friends and family tips and tricks and advice of how they just got through it themselves. So that was this birth of the coaching opportunity that took Beachbody into this social networking company as it now is. And it created this billion-dollar company that Beachbody is today. The real recipe for success, however, obviously there's so many different, workout programs, nutrition programs out there. The one thing that sets Beachbody apart from the rest of, social networking, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, is this really two things. Carl and John didn't want that concept. They had been invited to network marketing opportunities before, like water filters, and I think there was something like a nutrition, like magic pill kind of thing, and they'd heard of them. They were grossed out by them. He said, we have to do this differently. We have to be a company of people helping people and getting results. The people that we compensate, our coaches, we really, really, really just want them to be getting amazing results first and taking care of themselves first. Number one priority. So the second thing that really sets them apart from every other company out there is they have what we call the healthy formula. Their idea in the company, our company, is to make fitness fun, make nutrition simple, and create a community of support. Those three things you cannot find anywhere else in the market as of today. We don't have a competitor who does those three things together. So we make nutrition simple, make fitness fun, and we create that community support by giving every single person who gets on Beachbody On Demand gets a coach. And you can absolutely get help from a coach and be in what we call our challenge groups. So that was the winning formula. That was the birth and the success of Beachbody. And that was what drew me in as a person looking for something more. I was stuck in a dead-end job, working in finance, trying to work my way up the corporate ladder, seeing what it took to get to the top, and just not liking what it took to get to the top, seeing, the ickiness that happens sometimes in corporate America, but more importantly, not feeling a purpose in my job. And I really had this desire to create a local team of people who cared about helping other people, and something where I felt like I was leaving kind of this purpose, this legacy, this something for my future family, something I felt good about. And so when I started looking into how could I get into the fitness world, I started typing in like online coaching, helping people with health and fitness. And of course, Beachbody was the thing that popped up. So when I got started as a coach, that was all I knew. And that was kind of the birth of what is now called Team DreamBuilders, which is nationwide team, our team is. And we have coaches in Canada, we have coaches in the US, we have coaches in the UK. Those are kind of the three areas right now that Beachbody has as a company. And our team is located all over. So what my dream was to have this small, amazing local team, and it just blew up, and it's been hugely successful. It's an amazing group of men and women, and my advice to you guys, if you're considering coaching, is finding that team, that tribe, that place of belonging where you can get the training to get to the top. So you can have the support of an upline coach to help you every step of the way because they've been through it. And you want to be with a top team like ours. You want that recognition. You want that support that comes from corporate when you're part of a big team and a successful team. So enough about DreamBuilders, enough about me, enough about Beachbody. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the stuff that you're here for. what does a day look like in the life of a coach if you were to do this part-time or even full-time one day? And how do we get paid? So what I want to do is share my screen with you and just show you what we do every single day. So a lot of you who are watching this may be in our challenge groups currently. And challenge groups are something that we run as coaches every single month to help people get started on their health and fitness journey. And that's it. If you do that simple task every single month of help 1 to 3 to 5 to 10, depending on how big your goals are, of people get started on their health and fitness journey, then you are doing exactly what we do as a coach every single day. So we as a team lead a team-wide challenge group. And so bringing you into the team, you don't have to feel like you have to start your own groups, or because a lot of people don't have time for that. So we believe that the tribe kind of raises the child, right? So you bring somebody who's starting their fitness journey into our team. We have coaches who are nutritionists, personal trainers, engineers, you name it, full-time moms, full-time dads, people who are doing this and having success, who can help your people succeed and get the same results. So we lead challenge groups, and challenge groups focus on helping somebody with that healthy formula. We want to find which of our, out of 750 workouts is going to be right for them. This is just a few of our titles. You may have seen or heard of some of these before. This is what we help people get started with, is a fitness program that's going to be right for them. So some of our newest releases are things like 80-Day Obsession that I'll be talking about in a little bit. 21-Day Fix is a very popular one that really gave Beachbody a big surge after the big titles like Insanity and P90X. So that's what we kind of do every single day, is just helping one person get started on their health and fitness journey and being that source of assistance, that shining light, that source of energy, that source of positivity that is kind of lacking out in the world right now. That one person who's willing to say, hey, I want to help you. And I have something that I think could really help you. That's what we get to do. So that is a list of kind of our fitness programs. Now, we now have a nutrition section of our Beachbody platform, which is so unique, so amazing. One of which is called the 2B mindset, and this helps people who aren't ready for fitness. This helps anybody who eats can really basically be helped with the 2B mindset. So this opened up an entirely new channel for our business as coaches of being able to help people just start eating right and start eating clean. We also have cooking shows, Shakeology videos, things to help people with recipes, eating clean in the kitchen, how to cook, what to cook. And because I think there's not a lot of, there's a lot out there. And so because there's so much like information overload, people don't know where to start. So this makes nutrition simple. So that's a little taste into what our workouts look like, what our nutrition looks like, and the tools you have available to you as a coach that you can help somebody with. Now, I also wanted to share with you what our online community looks like. As a team, we've created a challenge group called Self-Love Warriors, where we get to help people start their journey. We plug them into a private Facebook group where they can really engage, posting their sweaty selfies every day, posting their highs and lows, their struggles, their, all the things we go through as people starting out on our journey for the first time. And this is where we really get connected with our family, and we become a family because we go through the highs and lows together. So as you can see, there's so many amazing people in this group, and we share everything from our workouts to our family and our lifestyle to our clean meals. You name it, we go into it. So that's what we wanted to create, was this community of incredible people who just have a passion for, maybe they don't have a passion yet. That's not even quite the right word for it. Some people don't they dread fitness, they dread clean eating. But if they can be in this community of support, kind of that third pillar of Beachbody, finding that community and that fit fam, as we like to call it, and our self-love warriors family, then they feel like, okay, I can do this. And there's other people in this group that are going to hold me accountable, that are going to make sure I'm checking in every day. So that's kind of us jumping into our group each day is another little aspect about what coaching looks like. And you as a new coach get to help us co-lead these groups together. So we can run these challenge groups as a team. We can help you help your people in your life. If you can think of one or two people in your life that need fitness in their life, or they need healthy, clean eating in their life, this is the place to start them. And we show you how to coach them. So as a new coach, you get started as kind of an apprentice, and you get to help us run this group. Now, here's the cool part. I myself was training for Ironman when I became a coach. I wasn't interested too much in the fitness side of diving into a P90X workout every single day. I wanted to help people with just starting to move their bodies with hiking, training for a 5K, running their first first triathlon. So fitness can be so much tied into just getting out and being active. We've done everything from a triathlon challenge to a 5K that we all got to run together that we trained for. Because we have that nutrition piece, don't feel like you're trapped into the confines of just Beachbody products. You can be a coach and run a group any way you want. And you can surround it kind of with what your passions are, and those can lead you. So my passions are fitness, triathlon and hiking, right? And being outdoors. So I love leading groups that focus on that. And if a Beachbody workout works for somebody in that, awesome. I know that those two things, though, those people always need nutrition. So I know I have a place where I can help them using the tools that Beachbody provides, because I'm not a nutritionist. I don't create, the best meal plans, but Beachbody does. And I can use those to help people train for their first 5K or lose a little bit of weight, so they feel better training for their first triathlon, whatever that looks like based on what your passions are. Maybe you love yoga and you want to help people just get started with yoga and eating clean and feeling better about their bodies. That can absolutely be a group, and you can lead your own workouts, your own yoga programs, whatever you like. You become the CEO, and that's the beauty of this. So you're not trapped in any kind of box. This is your business, and we help you find what that right niche is for you, and help you craft your business that way. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. You kind of know what we do every single day. Now I want to share with you how we earn. And I like to call it earning your first $1,000 in 3 months as a coach, because that is the first goal that we set out to help you with. And it's so doable. My first month, I went far above the $1,000 mark, but I just earned my first 3 months. But I want to show you guys what's possible, even as a part-time, because I did this part-time. I was working my finance job. So here's what the first 1,000 looks like in your first 3 months. And you can see how, as you continue on in this business, I always say, be here in a year. Be here in 2 years. Be here in 3 years. I've now been here for 5 years. And this income is so limitless, you guys. And I know sometimes it's taboo to talk about money. But at the end of the day, what are we all living for, right? To live that life of freedom, to be able to leave that legacy, to be able to donate more than you could ever dream about, to be able to give back to causes, to be able to send your kids to college, to be able to take trips and go on vacations that you never dreamt of, and be able to travel, right? So we all need income for that. And you get compensated from Beachbody for doing what you might already love to do, which is helping people. So money does not have to be icky. I want to share with you the financial structure just so you can see what's possible. So in your first 3 months, this would be kind of a person who is helping 3 people per month, 3 new people per month get started on their health and fitness journey. This is what you would earn. So in your first month as a coach, so I put month 1 here, if you helped 3 people, Sarah, Joe, and Bob, get started with, say, 80-day obsession. We were going to run another 80-day obsession group, and you had 3 people in your life that you thought, they could do this. Like, I think they would find a lot of fun in this, and we could do it together. You would help them with what we call a challenge pack. And a challenge pack is fitness, and it's nutrition, and it's your coaching. It's kind of that package deal. That 80-day obsession bundle, which a lot of you in this who might be listening to this may have purchased, was $240. That gave them everything they needed for 80-day obsession. So of that, you get $80 worth of their package, right? So in your first month, if you help 3 people jump into Self-Love Warriors or our challenge group, then you earn $240, okay? That's 3 people. It could be your mom, your dad, and your brother. And you right there earn $240. What could you do with an extra $240 in a month? Hey, you never know, right? I could do a lot of things. And that was the potential I saw when I just said 3 people. Okay, I can do this. So look at month 2. Sarah, Joe, and Bob are continuing with 80-day obsession. They're loving it. They're continuing on with their Shakeology, as that's part of their kind of healthy meal plan and getting great results. They continue on with Shakeology for the next month. You earn $33 for their next bag of Shakeology that they get. On top of that, they're going through 80-day obsession, and then you're talking with 3 new people at work or 3 new people who are seeing your own results on social media that you're posting your before and afters. They're starting to see how awesome this is. Or they just see you run into your old cousin or your aunt or your high school friend, and they want to jump in to 80-day obsession or to any other program that you think would be right for them. So you help them in month 2. 3 new people, right? You help 3 people in your first month, you help 3 people in your second month. There's your $80 again for each person that you're helping. Add in those 3 people you helped in your first month and their Shakeology. Now, in your second month as a coach, you earn $339 in month 2, just by helping 3 people. That's so easy. We teach you, by the way, how to do this. If you're like, I don't know anybody, don't worry. I didn't feel like I knew anybody. I had a Facebook following of 100 people, and they were only like my old high school friends. So I knew nobody. And I way surpassed this number. So just saying, we teach you how to do this. So $339 in your second month, right? Now go into your third month. Sarah, Joe, Bob, and then those 3 new people you helped in month 2, Paul, Mark, and Katie. They're all getting Shako for another month, so you get all the residual income from their Shakeology orders. And then you decide, okay, I'm going to help 3 more people in my third month as a coach. Now you're starting to get the hang of it. It's becoming pretty easy. $240, and then there's your $80 again. So in your third month as a coach, you're helping 3 new people, and you earn $438. So you can see how this number each month starts to compound. On top of that, so I added up those 3 numbers, and that's how I got to your $1,000 in your first 3 months as a coach. Totally doable, and guess what? You're probably going to surpass that if you're working with us and you're using our trainings and teaching you how to do that. So what does helping 3 people mean in our business? It means you're hitting Success Club. Success Club, if you hit this every single month, which means you're helping 3 people every single month for the year that you're a coach, the first year, that's how you earn that free trip that you may have seen us taking, going on an all expenses paid cruise, or a trip to the Bahamas, or an all-inclusive resort. Those trips are paid for by Beachbody as a thank you for hitting Success Club every single month. Beachbody rewards you and says, hey, you rocked it. You helped 3 people, which over 12 months, you helped 36 people this year get healthy and fit. Guess what? you're probably going to help way more than that if you're on our team, because we show you how to do that too. But let's just say you were just kind of doing this as like a 1 hour a day during the week job, and you're just going for Success Club. You get that free trip for you and a significant other. So that's a bonus of Success Club, on top of the fact that every month you hit Success Club. Beachbody also gives you customers. So they reward their coaches who are hitting Success Club, and they say, hey, we have these people who ordered Beachbody on demand, or they ordered Shakeology. They need a coach, and you get to be their coach. So not many businesses do people give you customers. Beachbody is one of those, and it's phenomenal. The people you get to meet from all across the world that need your help as a coach. On top of that, you become a success starter if you help 3 people in your first 3 months. Success starters, which we teach you how to do it, don't worry, you get your free ticket to Summit, which is our national coach convention every single year. This year it's in Indianapolis, and we go as a team, and we have a phenomenal week of training with the top fitness trainers, all of your super trainers, Autumn, Tony Horton, Shalene Johnson, they're all there. All the top coaches are there. All the top teams are there, and you're amongst the elite, and you get the best training on how to continue to grow your business. So that ticket is free if in your first 3 months you help 3 people each month. That's it. You guys, it's simple. I don't want to say it's easy, because that's probably not the right word for it, but you guys, this business is simple. And people ask me all the time, like, why do some people do really well in this and some people don't? People who don't do really well in this, they overcomplicate it. They try and do too many things, and they don't just keep it simple of, oh my gosh, all I have to do is help 3 people. I can do that. They kind of go off on these side tangents of trying all this different stuff. And if you stick to our trainings, if you stick to our plans, and you stick to the team and everything that we, share with you, we left a trail of success, and we mentor you on that trail every step of the way. All you have to do is do it and create consistency in your life. So last couple of things I want to share with you. So that's kind of what a glimpse into your first 3 months would look like financially. And this is kind of your first, we break our trainings, our team trainings, into right when you get started. Here's the first thing to do in your first 30 minutes as a coach for success. Here's the first things to do in your first 30 hours as a coach. So basically your first day, and then in the first month as a coach. And all of these are designed around teaching you how to help those first 3 people. And then all we do is soap, rinse, lather, repeat, that kind of thing. Lather, rinse, repeat. We do that your second month and your third month. So that's really the trainings that we've put together to help you build this and do it the right way. Last thing I want to share before I jump off is this is part of our team, a very small part of our team, Team DreamBuilders. And you get to, here, let me show you the team page. This is our team page, and this is where you get added in as a brand new coach. And this is our kind of community group. This is our page where we get to help you guys start your coaching journey. And this is where we collaborate as a team. This is where we share the ins and outs of, this is what my client did today, or, hey guys, I have a client going through this, or I had somebody ask me about this. And we ask our nutrition coach, or we ask our, personal trainer coach, what do you recommend? So this is where the real family team knit stuff happens. So you become a Team DreamBuilders coach. You get our Boss Babe hats, which you've probably seen me wearing if you follow me on social media. I don't have one close by, or I would show you. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'll grab it later and show you. But you become part of that family, you become part of that team. And we are so excited that you jumped on and you spent these last few minutes just learning about coaching. And I hope your wheels are turning. I hope you're starting to see what this could do for your life, the income potential that, it could create. And no matter what you want to do with your income, no matter what your why is for maybe creating more freedom, more time freedom in your life, or more financial freedom, I hope this helps. And please jot down notes, jot down questions as you kind of sign off from this call about things you want to ask us. Because, like I said, we're not in the convincing business. We're just in the question answering business for you. We want to help you decide if this is going to be the right fit for you, if this is going to be the right team for you, and if this is going to be the right kind of family, the Beachbody family for you. I think it's the answer for a lot of people out there. So I will be as open and as candid with my answers to your questions as I possibly can. There's no right or wrong or silly question. Send them our way. We're excited to help you, and we're excited to hopefully welcome you to the Dream Builders family really soon. So hope you have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. All right. Bye, guys.